I actually think like Nasty should actually be bigger than what it is. So that brings me to that notion of people trying to always put down these awards.
Yeah.
Awards will turn you into a household name. That's what I think.
True.
Good.
And we've had a new, I don't know if you know about the beef going on between him and Shane Eagle.
All right.
People saying that Shane Eagle is much more better than Nasty C. But Nasty C for me doesn't.
No, man. Nasty C, for example, is the new era of hip hop in this country.
Genuine artist.
Global like that.
Yeah.
So anybody can stand up where Nasty C is standing. This is my personal point of view, and I agree that, or best believe it, most of the people in the entertainment industry, in the hip hop community, would definitely agree with me as well. Nobody's gonna stand up. Or should we vote Shane Eagle, Nasty C? Who takes? What's your opinion?
Nasty C takes it for me.
Me too, Nasty
Nasty
C. Shane Eagle, work harder.
Oh, okay. Work harder.
Work harder.
Yeah.
All of these things all about hard work, man.
Absolutely.
I advocate for our people to realize some of the things that you just can't, you just wake up and just because I have got that opportunity, that's what we call opportunistic. All right, that's the word called opportunistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Opportunist. Yeah. So just because you've got an opportunity and you just want to use that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Opportunity in this situation, it means because you've got the money, you've got the people, you've got the resources. Let me use that word, resources, to put up a production, a music production. All right, doesn't mean that you are talented.
Yeah. So you should go back and be like, am I good at this?
Exactly.
Do I know what goes behind this?
Exactly.
Can I write my own bars? Can I?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So some people.
That's why I had asked my sister to go back and work on the craft.
My question: why don't record labels assess and be like, okay, we feel like you still need to put in some work?
No. Let's in the case of to respond to that question is that with some of the artists, especially with the previous one we're talking about. Yeah. Record label has already seen this person as a brand. Yeah,
okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
So we'll take you up because you're already...
She's already a brand, and our brand, very massive local brand in this country. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So record label they just fine. Yeah, I mean, record label, some of the A&R will even ask her, please, can you sing? Once she says she can sing, they say, okay, come on, let's do it. Let's do this. So that's how sometimes people jump on opportunities, and when they jump on those kind of opportunity, they become opportunistic. You know what I'm saying? Because the opportunity didn't make no impact in the industry that they they found themselves having that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So basically, for a record label, I'm gonna take you up because you already.
No, you're just brand. I'm
gonna benefit
with the era of social media and the internet blow up and everything. So that is how it works, to some extent these days, because everything is commercialized. Everything has been branded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people have maybe 1 million followers on Twitter, 1 million followers on Facebook or Instagram, and
they give the job to
exactly,
the biggest difference.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, talent is what suffers.
That's sad. Very sad, but it is what it is. So work harder on your brand and your following.
Sad. Sad. All right. Pack off all of the sadness and let's move on. Remember, there's this word around town that, young money, cash money, all of these people, they are pulling out of BET.
Yeah. They've pulled out.
You know what I'm gonna say to that? What's that?
What's that?
What's that? You see that?
Yeah.
Now Bridgie got me now.
Yeah, so, singing to a jam.
Yeah, exactly now.
Although you say she flipped. Okay.
Still flip.
What's
that? Okay, what's that?
BET, after the Grammy Awards, they took to social media. Now, BETs, they're very funny. They like posting funny comments and some shades, you know. So they posted a picture of Cardi B and said, while we are winning, some have got some lace front. And that was directed to Nicky Minaj. And they tagged her on that post. So she got that and contacted Lil Wayne and said, yo, but they just dissed me. How about we pull out? And Lil Wayne said, okay, we're pulling out. No more performances from us.
You know what I call that? Is that trying to bite the finger that feeds you.
Yeah, and forgetting where you come from.
And exactly.
BET built you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, okay, that you remember when we were starting with the Grammy thing and all of the black people complaining about black Grammy being polarized, being cheating, being, you know, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because especially I remember when Taylor Swift swooped all of the awards at the Grammy this other year. You know, everybody went blank. Like
Kanye West caused a scene.
Exactly.
It was like
exactly. So you see that this is why I'm saying, like, I think it's time. You know, this is not about, you know, talking about these racist things and how far we've come and all those kind of things. No, I think it's time the people who call themselves black people stand up to support their own.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicki Minaj pulling out of BET. For example, if it's actually going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if the Young Money crew, the Cash Money crew, all of them, if they are trying to pull out of BET, for example, okay, let's leave it like that. Let them pull out. You know what I think? Just because they're all wanted as well. They're old. They have nothing to offer anymore. That's it. But I think that's it.
That's it.
Let's hear your opinion. This is my opinion now.
That maybe they're getting old.
I've decided. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
They're getting old.
I mean, Nicki Minaj knew very well that like, seriously. What about Lil Wayne? You've been there decades and all of the hits, you turn them on. Any more new thing coming up? I'm not sure.
My take. I would understand if this was the first time, but BET also has a reputation where they've shaded a lot of artists, and a lot of artists have pulled out. Now, my problem with BET is that they don't act in a professional way. If you're a brand, you support black empowerment and stuff like that, why would you shade your own people and cause tension between musicians?
No, but at times, like let me tell you something. Some of the, okay, take this situation, lawyers, you know, advocates.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
When two advocates, you've got your client, I got my client.
Yeah.
Now we out there in front of the judge in the courtroom. All right. What do we deal with? We deal with the issue. You diss me, I diss you. What you want to do? You want to win. I want to win. When you want to win, you fight hard to win. And sometimes to win, you've got to really fight so hard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're basically testing each other.
Exactly. That's how it is. Like a boxing ring, the wrestling ring. People don't fight in the ring and go kill each other after the ring. You know what I'm saying?
So BET basically is testing musicians to see how they respond to certain...
That's what we call character.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So pulling out is shaking, flip-flop is both for me.
Okay. And showing that, okay, you've got a problem with the win.
Exactly. So if I were in those the camp of the Young Money and the Cash Money and all of those people, I would like suggest, okay, hey BET, why are you picking up opinion on my career? All right. Okay, you BET. This is what I think also. Why don't you renovate, why don't you renovate and rejuvenate your entire system so you can best be in a position to compete with Grammys? This is my advice for BET. Find in the camp of those people.
In a situation where you were also like throwing shade at respond back in that way.
Exactly. Let's
that's
fix,
how it works.
so we can fix the industry.
Especially because they're rappers as well. They should have been smart about it.
Exactly.
Funny thing is, BET apologized and be like, "We're sorry." Issued an apology.
No, they should.
They messed it up.
They shouldn't apologize. They shouldn't apologize because apparently, when these rappers or people, when they become superstars, I want to tell you, back to that Drake thing. You stand in the very same podium and say to people, no, do not let these things shape who you are. I mean, man, these things, they shape us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
You get home, you think about it.
You understand what I'm saying? People like Drake, if they don't want things to be shaping their life, for example, why they fly some private jet? These are innovations. These are scientific innovations by some group of people that you will be criticizing on your daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you walk from, let's say, New York to Johannesburg? You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of critical thinking, we black people really need to go back to ourselves. And I think, like, for me, it's what I call retrospect.
Yeah.
Self-retrospection.
Yeah.
So we can move on. This is 21st century, right? Or is it no? 19th century?
2019.
Is it 19th century?
No, 21st. 21st century.
Are you sure?
21st?
Is it 21st century? Or is it 19th century?
It's the 21st century.
Alright, maybe we're okay, good. I was actually going to ask you. You see that?
Yeah.
So, we should try to move forward so that we can be able to
much more.
Exactly, work together. Let me tell you what I think. What I think is that this is my opinion. I want black people to stop this thing of like verbally attacking the white people, like you enslaved us, you enslaved us, you enslaved us. You robbed
How about
us,
you move on?
You robbed us. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my research has shown me that most of the people who actually does say those things, all right, they still have their companies being funded by these very same white people. So is it some kind of deceit or game? Who's deceiving who? Who's actually like, what's going on? So
it is deceit.
Okay, folks, I just want this message is for those people who are not who are at the receiving end. Yeah. These people who will be listening to their idols or their famous people. Yeah. Maybe they're in government or they're in music or whatever. The people who will be the fans. Please do not be deceived. That's what I just want to say today.
Be woke.
Be wise.
Yeah.
Be woke.
I love it.
I like that. I like that word.
Yeah. Woke. 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 Be woke.
All right. Enough of those sentiments and politics. And I never even knew that I still have some political energy, political instinct.
Maybe we should open a political party.
Wow. Let's see. The Christopher Adley politics.
Vote
for the Christopher Adley politics.
Yeah.
Oh man. I wonder who will even register to join my party.
You never know. You never know. It might get some fans there. Wow. After that opinion,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Fans, do not jump on your political ideology.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because let's say, for example, you are a star. All right. Let's say, for example, AKA wants to put out a political party. All right.
Yeah.
I can bet JK, don't even think of this because your political party will be like downstairs. Yeah. You know why? Because you're not a politician. And a lot of these people who will be following you, they were following you because of this thing that you are offering now that they know you of. They don't know you of politics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how it is.
I think that's why Kanye West also gave up. because he planned to be
He
president.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the political front, I think I would definitely flip.
Stay in your lane.
Let me stay with the Mojis podcast thing.
No political party.
All right. All right. All right. Now, you see, folks, here's the big one today. The big one, and I think let's treat this nicely, and hopefully it should be our last topic. Because, you know, in this country, have you heard of some company called Ambitious Entertainment?
Yes, they're very famous. If you do not know Ambitious, then
How did you know them?
it's over for you. Well, how I've known them is that a lot of artists join that label, and they speak about that label.
Okay,
So-
what are they saying about the label?
Where some say that they're good and some say that they trash.
So, in your opinion,
Yeah.
okay, why would you think these other people, they're saying they're good, and the other ones they're saying no, they're trash?
They're trash.
Why? Can you? What do you mean by that?
From what I've picked up, a lot of artists who say that record label is trash is because the focus is not put on them so much. So you'll find that an artist will give one track, and that one track is not promoted much.
All right.
And there's not much stuff happening for them. And I can name quite a number of artists
Okay,
who
easy.
were ambitious, but their careers are like, nothing's happened. Gigi Lamaine,
Okay.
her career just is in a standstill. Nothing's happening for her since 2017. It's 2019 now. We still haven't gotten a single. We still haven't had anything from her.
All right.
Aries pulled out from Ambitious
Okay,
Records.
all
and
right.
He's doing well for himself. Rick pulled out.
Okay.
He's doing well for himself.
Okay.
So I think it depends on the artist if they've got a plan.
Good. I think let me ride with you on that,
Yeah.
because when you said that it depends on the artist, you know, dude, let's put it like, you know, like the regular. You know, I say regular because, you know, most of the artists, when they get themselves involved in this record label contract thing,
Yeah.
some of them, like, they don't really, or they never actually read the contract or something.
Reading contracts.
Because, you know, remember our guest, one of our guests has already told us, like, you know, that when they were signing the contract, they thought they were signing a record deal.
Yeah.
All right. But as time went on, then he realized
It's
that
not.
the contract was a management deal. To be
Yeah.
managed by this company, not to record label you or record you, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why my point is that, do you really think that these artists, they understood where were they coming from, the kind of contract that they had with Ambitious?
I think a lot of artists weren't really knowing what they're getting themselves involved in. Maybe it was desperation to get myself out there, which is what that guest talked about. Some people are so desperate to get themselves out there that they take up anything. Later on, you suffer.
But why would it be like that though? Because this is your career.
You want to be famous. You feel like you've worked so hard. Your time is now, but you need to realize it's not now. Patience.
So let's say, for example, if you are in that position, like, you know, you take up any kind of piece of paper that we put in front of you. You don't care to
Put your signature there.
You never even care to check if it's crap, if it's like sending away your life. You never check that. You know, something, because at the end of the day, because a couple of the artists who have been in that situation, they only have one statement that I can remember, which is, "I was too young.
Yeah, I was too young.
If I had knew what I know now."
And that's exactly the statement a lot of them give out. If I had known what I know now.
Yeah, man, you don't wait. No, nobody's too young. Let me tell you one. You see, I have a problem. You know what my problem is?
What's your problem?
My problem is that I've picked up, like, artists or musicians, is that they think they deserve anything. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, people think, especially musicians, they think they deserve all these things. The cars, the jewelries,
the shoes,
the clothing, the ladies, the life.
Yeah.
They think they deserve it. All right. But had these young musicians, do they actually put in the question that, am I putting enough? What am I investing in my career? Just like people in sport does. People in sport, because I understand that, people in sport, they start these things very at the early stage. They go to sports club, go to soccer schools, go to basketball schools, go to tennis schools, some kind of sport academy and all that. There are some music institutions as well to teach musicians. Why don't musicians, most of them, why don't they go to those institutions?
I think on the entertainment side, there's not much awareness. Like, there's not much institutes.
Told you that.
That's restricted. That's how I feel.
They've got to research.
Yeah.
They've got to research. There are music schools everywhere.
Yeah.
There are music schools where you can be able to learn the business of music.
Well, with my experience, I'll say some of them, it's either you've got to pay so much money, and that person doesn't have the money. No funds available. Not so many of them. I'm saying like where they say, okay, it's free lessons. You can come. We'll have different speakers talk to you about how the entertainment industry works, how music works. This is what happens. Blah 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 blah. Some of them, they.
Just to add on what you're saying, like, let me pass this message to musicians. You know what? Because the reason why I raise up this topic is that, I've heard, just like you said, a lot of these musicians, they're bashing these record companies and ambitious records, ambitious entertainment, specifically in South Africa, is on the receiving end of these things. Yes. I've got no business with ambitious. Don't get me wrong, folks. I don't even know ambitious. I'm speaking.
Who's that?
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience in music industry. Dear musicians, this is my letter to you. All right, that before you sign any contract, check it out. Check it out. If it's a crap, or what's the opposite of crap?
Great. If it's crap or if it's a great deal.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Dear artist, before you sign any contract, you've got to check it out. If it's a crap or a great deal.
Yeah.
All right. Do not sign. After you have signed and you got your contract thing going on, and this company has already put you out there, and now you enjoy the fame. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, not thinking about that contract.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are enjoying the fame now. You're now in the spotlight. Remember, when you're in the spotlight, you have so many opportunities.
Exactly.
All right. So now after that, you come back to say, no, this record company is devilish. Let me see something. Say, Tony Matula is very, very devilish.
Tony Matula.
I guess you know who said that back in the days. So don't be like that. This is just like, because everybody's in business to make profit. Don't you think so?
Everyone is in business to make a profit, and if something doesn't work out for you, you cannot blame the business.
Exactly.
It's up to you. Go do your research. Go through, make sure everything is intact before you associate yourself with that business. Because
at the end of the day, you will be coming through to the very same platforms to say, no, I was too young, I was too naive, I never really read that contract. If I had knew what I know now, all of those kind of situations. For me, let me pass my judgment. They ain't professional.
Exactly.
Look at me in the eyes. If you are saying the record label has eaten you up, has dumped you, after you are this and this and this and that, you go around in the media, bashing and stamping on the record label that actually put you on in front of the world.
That level,
for me, that ain't professional.
Absolutely.
It ain't professional.
This ain't professional.
All right. Yeah. So what that means is that you've got to be an artist. You as an artist, let me give you some solutions. if you know you that young as an artist, all right, and you that much of a hot property in front of this record label, they're coming through to your door and they're knocking, they want you, all right. What you should do is that you try to get a personal manager, sort of called personal manager, a manager that is very personal with you and more or less like a family relationship. You know, he can be able to help you to go through all of those contracts.
Yeah.
He can tell you, hey, please hold on, let's not sign this. This is flop. Or let's sign it now. Or let's renegotiate the terms and conditions of this contract. So when you have this kind of person right by your side, you won't come back in the future to say, if I knew what I know now.
No.
That's my 101 music business lecture.
Getting schooled.
No, we aren't schooling them. This is the Moses podcast. We are trying our best to be part of an industry, to contribute our best to the development of the industry that we love so much.
Absolutely.
So, on that note, do you want to say Ambitious Entertainment is the flop here or the flip here?
I've got two views.
Okay.
I think Ambitious Records needs to focus on their artists.
All right. How do they do that?
Pay more attention to the careers. Pay more attention to their work.
But you know they had.
Don't take up artists, so many artists, where you lose focus on one artist. That's what's happening. Ambitious has been pulling up so many artists that they forgot the artists that they've already got.
All right, I like that.
And this is something that happens a lot.
They're ambitious. I hope you get that one-on-one lecture.
Yeah.
From our boy. You know, hit me up with that one. That's a great one. And the second point.
Second point, I think artists, it's up to them to know their industry.
Exactly.
How it works. Contracts. Am I comfortable with the contract? So that's my two opinions. Record labels stay focused on your artists. And artists,
believe in your craft. Focus on your craft.
Focus on the craft. Know the ins and outs.
Stop coming to the media and saying, "No, my record label."
Bashing your record label. Yeah, that's my two opinions.
Look, you and I agree on this one.
Yeah.
So, in other words, officially, Morji's podcast agree on this one.
On this one,
this is our stand.
Totally agree.
Okay. At this junction, we've got to wrap to this episode of The Ultimate Review. We ain't in this industry, or we ain't in this review, or we ain't in this podcast to bash anyone, not to bring anyone up or down. Oh, no, to bring you up, we can. Down, no. We are here to contribute to an industry that we love so much. We want to be part of your success. We want to be part of your creative work. We love your creative work. We respect your creative work. We respect your business acumen in the music business. We respect your business acumen in the entertainment industry in general. We're here to support you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. And most of all, thank you very much for listening. We love you. Peace.
Peace. Yeah. Stay woke.
I'll see you on the next episode. Yeah. You, man, what a team, man.